Train accidents not only happen to humans, but are also a tragedy for innocent animals. Creatures that cannot understand the approaching danger. Trains are incapable of stopping in a split second, and the result is catastrophic collisions that we cannot prevent. Therefore, this is the most common accidents, part 2. The horrifying moment of an animal being hit by a train, captured through a camera lens. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue to bring you videos like this. Let's get started. The train from a distance sounded its horn to warn that the cow was entering the tracks, but it did not consider it a danger signal. So the outcome will happen like this. Oh, check it out. The cow's lying under the train and the train passes right over it without hurting it. How did it pull that off? In another scene, a bird flying low to the ground meets a tragic fate as the train speeds towards it. Feathers flying everywhere in the air. Rest in peace, little bird. The guy ties his dog to the tracks, and when he sees the train coming, he risked his life to rush forward to untie it. Animals cannot recognize trains as a threat, because the large size, speed, and loud noise of the engine prevent them from realizing the danger. Obstacles such as fences or walls along the tracks also limit their movement, increasing the risk of collision. These types of accidents occur frequently because many railway lines run through natural animal habitats, increasing the likelihood of collisions. Accidents involving animals like cattle can seriously disrupt railway traffic, potentially causing hours of delays and widespread damage. The buffalo herd was walking slowly, unaware that the train was approaching at an unstoppable speed. The distance between them and the train was too close. It's heartbreaking they had no time to escape, becoming victims of the cruel, unavoidable fate brought by the trains. Animals here are often left to roam freely, with little control, which creates traffic hazards. These accidents keep happening. Do you have any ideas on how to keep these animals safer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It looks like this kangaroo just left his mother's care and roamed freely for the first time, which led to the unfortunate incident that followed. Even though the train whistle echoed everywhere and everyone could hear it, this donkey alone won't be able to understand the warning. A protective barrier is needed to prevent future occurrences. Every year, India reports thousands of train accidents involving animals. According to reports, around 2,000 to 3,000 accidents happen annually due to animals. Mostly livestock and wild animals crossing the tracks. This causes significant property damage and sometimes even loss of life. The Indian government has taken some steps to reduce these incidents, but it's still a major challenge due to a lack of control and the fact that animals are often left to roam freely. To address this issue, measures like installing protective barriers and improving warning systems for vehicles have been proposed. Train accidents involving goats primarily occur in rural areas, where livestock are often allowed to roam freely, and there is little supervision. According to AAR statistics, there are about 1,000 train accidents involving animals every year in the U.S., mainly involving livestock, deer, and other wildlife. These accidents mostly occur in rural areas where livestock or wildlife frequently roam onto the tracks. Such incidents can cause significant damage to trains and railway infrastructure, sometimes resulting in injuries to passengers. Protective measures like installing fences, using animal detection technology, and improving warning systems for train operators have been implemented. However, preventing these accidents entirely remains a challenge, especially in rural areas where animals roam freely. Incidents like these remind us of our responsibility to protect and care for our pets. Since dogs often roam freely, owners should make sure to keep them in safe areas and use leashes when outside. With fines of up to $5,000 for letting livestock roam on the tracks, many people struggle to prevent pets like household dogs from doing the same. That's why residents near railway tracks are advised to build fences to keep their pets safe and reduce the risk of accidents, as well as install barriers to prevent them from reaching dangerous areas. Please comment number 8 if you are still watching this. Thank you. For large animals like elephants, collisions with trains can cause serious damage. The government needs to find a strong solution to manage this issue. Any action like crossing the tracks when a train is approaching is strictly prohibited, as it is extremely dangerous and should never be attempted. We hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe for future updates on exciting content. If you like this video, please share your thoughts below in the comments section about what you felt from the video. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming videos. See you soon. In the United States, the gray wolf is a symbol of strength and wilderness. But for farmers, it is a terrifying menace. Each year, these wolves cause significant economic damage to farms, especially when they attack flocks of sheep and cattle, two main sources of income for many farming families. With superior hunting instincts, these wolves pose a threat not only to wildlife, but also to livestock raised by humans. In Wyoming alone, a state known for its ranches, over 500 wolves were killed last year to reduce the damage to farmers. But is this the only solution to this complex problem? Are there other ways to maintain a balance between protecting livestock and preserving the wolves? This is a big question that the hunting community and wildlife conservationists are still debating. If you're interested in wildlife control, click the subscribe button below to stay updated on this important debate. The North American wilderness is home to the gray wolf, a predator with sharp teeth capable of exerting a bite force of up to 1,500 pounds per square inch, enough to threaten any prey. They can travel up to 43 miles a day and always hunt in packs, making their threat even more dangerous. When working together, they can easily bring down large prey like elk, deer, and often livestock from farms. Just last month, a pack of wolves caused severe damage to a farm in Montana, slaughtering more than 60 sheep in one night. This forced the farmers to take drastic measures to protect their property. Wolf hunting has long been a traditional method used to minimize damage, while also maintaining balance in the natural ecosystem. Wolf hunting season in the U.S. usually begins in the fall and lasts until late winter. Hunters need a state-issued license and must be at least 18 years old to participate. In Montana, 177,000 wolf hunting licenses were issued last year. This number highlights the importance of wolf population control, but also raises questions about the sustainability of this method. Hunters must prepare thoroughly in terms of both equipment and skills before going on a hunt. The most common weapon is a rifle, with the .308 Winchester or .30-06 Springfield being popular choices. Binoculars are also essential for spotting wolves from afar, as wolves are extremely alert and can detect danger from a great distance. Some hunters even use specially trained hunting dogs to mimic the sound of wolf pups, a sound that can lure the entire pack close, creating an opportunity for hunters to approach and kill. The ideal shooting range for wolves is between 100 and 220 meters, and the target should be aimed at their shoulders or chest. For maximum effectiveness. However, wolf hunting is not always easy. Wolves are very agile, and with even the slightest mistake, they can escape the shooting range. Therefore, hunters need a lot of practice to master accurate shooting techniques and how to hide from the sharp eyes of wolves. In addition to using hunting dogs, modern hunters also apply advanced technology in wolf hunting. Electronic sound devices, which simulate wolf howls or the distress calls of rabbits and deer, are also useful tools. These sounds intrigue wolves and lead them closer to the hunter, increasing the chances of a kill. But the biggest challenge for hunters is not hunting wolves during the day, but at night. Gray wolves are most active after sunset, forcing hunters to stay up late and face much more difficult conditions. Night hunting requires careful preparation in terms of weapons, clothing, and technique. Rifles remain the top choice, but they are accompanied by infrared scopes and other night vision devices to help hunters see clearly in the dark. Red light from flashlights is necessary, as white light can scare wolves and cause them to flee. Hunters must also wear dark camouflage and move quietly to avoid being detected. Night wolf hunting not only requires shooting skills, but also patience and the ability to track prey in the dark. Statistics from the Montana wolf hunting season show that up to 60% of wolves were shot at night, proving that hunting at this time is more effective. Besides hunting, hunters also use wolf traps to control their numbers. Setting traps is an art that requires precision and skill. Hunters often choose paths where wolves frequently travel, especially near water sources or where they hunt. Wolf traps are typically made of sturdy steel with strong springs and two gripping jaws. After setting the trap on the ground, It is camouflaged with a layer of soil and leaves to avoid detection. A bit of bait, like canned fish or raw meat, is used to lure the wolf into the trap. Once the wolf steps in, the jaws snap shut, holding it in place. Although traps do not cause immediate death, we always check the traps daily to ensure that no wolves are left trapped for too long and suffer unnecessary harm. This method is highly effective. Last year in Montana, around 80 wolves were caught using traps, accounting for nearly 30% of the total wolves controlled. Wolf hunting is not only a means to protect farmers' property, but also a part of the lifestyle of people in America's wilderness. It is how they connect with nature, protect their livestock, and maintain the hunting traditions passed down through generations. Each hunting season is an opportunity for hunters to display their courage, skills, and respect for the wild animals they face. However, the question of whether wolf hunting is the only solution to this problem remains controversial. Some argue that we need to explore other measures to protect both livestock and wolves in order to maintain balance in the ecosystem. Some conservationists believe that wolf population management should rely on more peaceful solutions, such as using surveillance technology or non-lethal preventative measures. To learn more about this topic and join the discussion, click the subscribe button below and leave a comment with the number 2 to let us know you've watched this far. We will continue to bring you the latest information on how we can work together to protect the wilderness and maintain ecological balance while supporting sustainable farming. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.